Hi, I'm Dbsjsbs, and I'm going to teach you about the fundamentals of tennis. So 3 tips for every stroke in tennis are: number 1, on the forehand, keep your eye on the ball. Number 2, swing your racket low to high. And number 3, finish over the shoulder. So on the backhand, same thing with the forehand actually. You're going to try to set your racket back right when you see the backhand coming to prepare yourself well. So then you don't have to swing back and forth, you just have to swing the racket forth. Number 2, for the backhand, it's actually a trick question. Most people think you're going to try to hit the ball with your right arm. You're actually going to use your left arm. And number 3, your right arm is just going to be on there for the ride, for control and strength. Now moving on to the volleys. Everyone thinks, this is another trick question, but everyone thinks that when you try to put a volley away, you're trying to swing as hard as you can with your arms. But I always teach my kids and players, that I instruct, that it's 90% footwork, and in which the first step comes where you're going to step diagonally, and 10% hands. You're just going to keep it simple with your hands, which is the second step. The third step, I would just say, it's mainly footwork, not hands. On the backhand, you're going to step in with your opposite foot, your right foot, diagonal. And again, it's 90% footwork, just keep it simple with the hands. Lastly, we're going to move on to the overhead smash and serve. So for both, if I was teaching a beginner, I would have them start back in scratch back position with their left hand up. It's called trophy position. Number 2, I would have them watch the ball and pull their left arm down, in which the power comes from. And number 3 would be to try to attack the ball at its highest peak and reach your racket up as high as it can go. And those are the fundamentals of tennis.